All right, hey everyone. This is Nick from Mecha Warehouse, and today I'm back home, back in my home office. It's a snow day. Who would have thought? I've got a ton of snow coming down. I'm recording this on Thursday. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon, and the roads look horrible. The visibility is really poor, and I don't see the snow relenting at all. So, I guess I'm staying home today. It's unfortunate. I'd rather be at the warehouse. I get a lot more stuff done there, I think. I'm a little bit more efficient, and I'm able to, pack orders and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to roll with the punches and make the most of today. So, I'm recording this video here from home, improvised lighting. I was at least thoughtful enough last night to pack my tripod and camera. And so at the very least I've got that. But let's do a weekly update. So first up, week in review. This past week's been an interesting one, but I guess mostly in minor ways. The most interesting thing that happened in the last week was the Wing Gundam Zero Verka release. So I released, we got those in stock. They sold out in I think like 3 or 4 hours. They went on sale at maybe 9:30ish in the morning on Friday last week, and they were sold out early afternoon, so maybe 4 or 5 hours, something like that. We of course had a bunch of that batch taken by pre-orders, but everything moved really fast. So we got some more in, restocked them on Tuesday. Didn't want to wait all week because people obviously were eager for them. And as of right now, we are still in stock, but a lot of that stock that came in this week has been sold. So if you want one, being that it's Friday and Friday is one of our busiest days sales wise, I would jump on that ASAP and not wait. I do have a few more coming, and I might see if I can order some more, maybe today, tomorrow, or next week sometime if there's more available. But we might be out for a while depending on how that goes. So again, don't wait if you really want one. The other really interesting thing that happened, is it late last week or early this week? I think it was early this week. So I had gotten this note from Gunpla University. If you're not familiar with Gunpla University, he's one of our sponsored builders. He's got a great channel on YouTube. He actually just hit 2K subscribers. It might have even been today or yesterday. So congrats, Jared, on the 2K. That's an awesome milestone. It seems like it was yesterday that you hit 1K. So he sent me a high-grade sand rock, and he painted it. And actually, his video on Wednesday was his video where he painted it up. Apparently, he actually built and painted two exactly identically, and sent one to me. So I'm really appreciative, Jared, about that. Sorry, I'm choking up. I'm really appreciative of the gift. It's currently gracing my equipment shelf next to my desk, but I think I'm going to be in need of an actual display case for the warehouse in the near future. So, yeah, great stuff. Jared thought it might go with my Maganac set. Unfortunately, I've already got a high-grade sand rock I plan on painting to go with that Maganac set as part of that diorama, but it'll definitely have a special place in the warehouse. And I don't know, maybe I'll have to get some Maganacs to go with it. Can never have too many Maganacs, right? Restocks, though. Let's do restocks. So this week we're restocking a whole lot of stuff. Obviously, we already restocked the Wing Gundam Zero Verka earlier in the week. We still have those. But we're restocking a bunch of other kits. Not a massive amount, but some of the ones we're getting in are really popular kits. I think are going to sell pretty fast, even though the quantities we got are really good. We got Jupiter and Uraven, the Build Divers of Re-Rise kits based around that Core Gundam. Those are really popular and have been asked for. Anything related to Core Gundam has been moving pretty well. The high grade Barbatos Rex, the HGIBO kit, that's a really popular one. Thankful to have those in stock again. Real grade Tallgeese. I mean, anything Gundam Wing is cool. Real grade Tallgeese I've heard is a decent kit, so we've got those in. The high grade Moon Gundam, another super popular kit. I've got that one on my backlog. I can't wait to build it. I've heard so many good things about it, so we've got some of those in stock. And the MGEX Unicorn we finally have in stock. We got some that weren't earmarked for pre-orders, so those will be up on the site today as well. And hopefully I've posted pictures of the stuff, or at least some of the stuff as I go here, since I don't have it all with me. And Tamiya. We got some Tamiya paints in stock, panel lining, ink, the black. We were almost out, so we got those in again. And a few weathering sets from Tamiya that we've been out of stock on. So bunch of stuff in stock today. So definitely check that out if you've been missing out on any of that stuff, and jump on it. We're trying to get the warehouse back stocked up after Black Friday still, and this will be a good step in the right direction for that. The one other thing I want to talk about today is the charity stream. So hopefully you saw my video on Tuesday. If not, you need to go back and watch it. Basically, every year, this is going to be our second year now. Last year I built the Maganac core. It was a 36-piece set. I also built the 4 customs and a Sandrock, and I did that all over the course of a weekend. I won't get into the details, but my son had an accident, and long story short, I'm going to be raising money this time for Shriners Hospitals for Children. They did an amazing job, and I'm super thankful for what they did for my son. So this year I plan on building the PG GP01 and trying to do that in 24 hours, or at least one massive marathon stream. I hope it actually is shorter than 24 hours so I can sleep. I like sleep. But I'm going to go until I'm done, and I'm hoping to raise $10,000 for Shriners Hospitals for Children. It's an amazing cause. I think it'll be a fun stream. I'm already working on lining up some guests for over the course of the stream, which should be fun. We've got a ton of giveaways. I'm giving away a PG GP01. I've also got at least Wing Gundam Zero Verka that'll be given away, a Master Grade Asteroid Turn Red, and then a few other high grades and smaller items. Some people have been donating some items to be used as giveaways during that stream, so we should have a good number of prizes, and it should be a good time. Should be fun. Be my first PG, and it's going to be, I'm going to get loopy when it hits like 2 a.m. and I've been up for way too long, and I'm tired and have way more to go. So hopefully you can tune in and help us reach that $10,000 goal, and yeah, it should be fun. Almost forgot. Q&A. Let's do a Q&A. So I got 3 questions today. First one is from the Atoll. Love the series. Got a question. Is it common in the Gundam community to also create dioramas or environments to display their models in? That was a great question. Short answer is, I don't know if it's super common. I have intent to build one for my Maganac core, and I've definitely built little display bases and stuff for things. I think some people definitely do, but I think the majority of builders are focused on the kit itself. That said, I think more diorama building would be awesome. I've seen some amazing dioramas made, and I think it's a great thing. Next up, Derek Long asks, question related to today's question. What's your average weekday step count from running Q rim shot to the warehouse? So I don't know what my step count is. I really need a pedometer or an app or something for that, maybe, to check it out. It's got to be pretty high, but it really depends on what I'm doing. If I'm packing orders, obviously it's more than if I'm sitting around editing a video or ordering stuff. And I try to keep that down. I think I stand more than I walk most days, so it's probably not really that high in the grand scheme of things. Okay, next question. Victor Moreno asks, question, who do you go to for help? I can't imagine there's an easy way to come up with solutions for a gunpla shop, so who do you ask for help when it comes to running a gunpla shop? This is a great question, and in short, no one. And maybe my wife. So for the most part, in terms of day-to-day operation stuff and how do I do this, how do I do that, I use Google and I think about problems. I mean, my background as an engineer has been in solving problems, and in solving problems as an engineer, I feel like it's like 50% Google, trying to figure out if somebody's already solved it before or solved a similar problem before, and then the other half is critical thinking, trying to figure out how to solve it. So a lot of how I run the warehouse, how I do things is just me thinking through solutions to problems. And if there's something that feels like somebody should have solved it before or could have solved it before, then I look for an answer. I bounce ideas against my wife a lot. And I think it's almost, that's what was the called? It's like rubber duck theory or something. And this is something that an engineer I worked with had kind of proposed, was the idea of even talking to a rubber duck about the problem you're trying to solve and walking through your solutions verbally out loud can help you come to an answer faster or come to a better answer. So a lot of times I will, rant to her and talk about stuff and try to figure out what I'm trying to solve. Sometimes she'll give me good input, and a lot of times it's just merely the fact of trying to break down the problem. Plenty of people have come to me asking about how to start up a gunpla shop before, which I find interesting. I'm more than happy to try to help where I can. But for me, I didn't try to seek out another existing store to figure out how they did it. I just tried to figure out how to do it, which probably cost me a little bit more than it should have, but that's kind of how I go about problems a lot of times. All right, so thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.